Japan's popularity as an international travel destination continues to rise. The number of foreign visitors hit an all-time high last year, topping the record set before the coronavirus pandemic. Yuko Fukushima joins us now for a closer look. So Yuko, let's start with the figures.
Sure, record highs both for the number of visitors and the amount they spent while in Japan. Now, the Japan National Tourism Organization estimates more than 36.8 million foreign visitors traveled to the country in 2024. That's 15% higher than the peak in 2019 when Japan shut its borders due to the pandemic. Separate figures show total spending by international travelers had an all-time high at nearly $52 billion.
Wow. So hosting more travelers from abroad is good for business, but the sudden influx of travelers from abroad must have its downsides too, right?
Yes, yeah, we're hearing a lot about over-tourism. For example, locals in the city of Kyoto, the historical city, and one of the most popular destinations, are complaining of overcrowded transport and stress on other infrastructure. And just recently, the mayor of Kyoto announced a hike in accommodation tax to help the city deal with the problems. Aiming to start in March, the tax rate will be 10 times higher. Now, another consequence is rising hotel rates. A private survey found that 15 hotel brands listed on the Tokyo Stock Exchange had jacked up room prices last year, mainly in metropolitan areas. For higher-end hotels in the center of the city, the figure jumped 24%. And you can see that continues a trend of steadily climbing prices in recent years.
And I don't suppose the report mentions how customers are feeling about that.
No, it doesn't. So I went to do a little survey of my own. Almost all foreign travelers who visit Tokyo come to Shibuya at least once to see the big famous crossing or the statue of the little dog Hachiko. I started by asking visitors from overseas what they thought of the hotel rates in Japan.
The prices,
reasonable.
Yeah, definitely reasonable.
It depends on the country. Like America, this would probably be cheaper than America. But in Ireland, it's probably the same prices.
Probably the same. Like
prices.
Ireland is expensive too.
Locals who have been watching hotel prices move up had a slightly different view.
When you compare prices with last year or the year before, they have gone up. I'm from the Kansai area and I always spend the new year in Yokohama, but the price hikes are hitting me hard.
When I go play golf, I sometimes stay at a hotel. I now spend the night in my car if the hotel prices are too expensive.
Yuko, it really seems rising accommodation prices are more of a problem for locals than travelers from overseas. What's the outlook for hotel prices?
Yeah, I put that question to an industry analyst. Now, Yasuda Takto points to 3 reasons why he thinks hotel prices will continue to